SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket blasted into the sky carrying two very important NASA missions. These missions are the SPHEREx Space Telescope and the PUNCH solar probes. The launch took place at exactly 11:10 p.m. Eastern Time on March 11. People watching from the ground were filled with excitement. NASA scientists were so happy and relieved because this launch had been delayed many times. One of the engineers working on SPHEREx is Farah Alibay from NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory. She said that she is so happy that SPHEREx is finally in space. But why is this launch so important? What will these two missions do in space? Let us find out. SPHEREx is a special space telescope that will help scientists learn more about the history of the universe. It has a long and complicated name, but in simple words, it will scan the entire sky using a special kind of light called infrared light. Infrared light is not visible to human eyes. It is similar to the heat that night vision cameras can detect. This special light will help SPHEREx see things that normal telescopes cannot. Scientists are very excited about SPHEREx because it will help them understand how galaxies were formed and how they changed over time. It will also look for water and other important molecules in space. This can help us understand how planets, including Earth, got the materials needed for life. SPHEREx is similar to the James Webb Space Telescope, but instead of taking detailed pictures of deep space, it will scan the whole sky and collect valuable information. While SPHEREx is looking at distant galaxies, PUNCH will focus on something much closer. PUNCH will study our sun and its powerful solar wind. The sun constantly releases tiny charged particles that spread across space. This is called the solar wind. Sometimes the sun has big explosions that send even more powerful bursts of energy into space. These explosions are called solar storms. Solar storms can be dangerous. They can cause problems with power grids and satellites on Earth. They can also affect astronauts who are traveling in space. The PUNCH mission will help scientists understand how the sun's outer atmosphere turns into the solar wind. This will help us predict space weather better. When scientists understand solar storms, they can warn people on Earth before problems happen. The solar wind also creates something beautiful. It is responsible for the northern lights, also known as the auroras. These glowing lights appear in the sky when solar particles interact with Earth's atmosphere.